Good morning, staff and students. Today is Tuesday. It is February 26th. It's an A-Day, and as always, I hope the Lions are ready to roar at Howard High School. We're filling our days with pride because we are Howard Strong. We are continuing in February with our Black History Month celebration, and we have our staff and students who are being able to tell a little bit about what Black History Month means to them, famous influencers, all of that. And joining me in the studio today is one of our amazing counselors, Miss Grieve. So, Miss Grieve, tell us a little bit about what Black History Month means to you.
Gladly. I remember sitting in my 5th grade classroom in Jeffers Hill Elementary School, choosing from books on the book cart for which I would write a book report. I remember sifting through sports icons like Larry Bird, Dr. J, Magic Johnson, and presidents such as Jimmy Carter and JFK. Then I came across a book that had a cover with a woman, small in stature, physically frail, yet strong in spirit. I opened it up and began my first understanding of the depth of racism and the truth about the families of my black friends. As I read through the book, as I looked at the pictures, I came to know a woman who risked her life every day to free others who, like herself, were captured and enslaved because of the color of their skin and the roots of their ancestry. I know you have learned of a woman who escaped slavery in Dorchester County, Maryland, and worked the Underground Railroad passages to help many slaves find freedom. This very same woman worked until her very late years, caring for sick and impoverished former slaves before her death in 1913. As a young child, I remember being inspired by her strength and courage, endurance and willingness to do whatever it took to care for the oppressed, even as an oppressed person herself. Harriet Tubman's legacy still lives on today. Harriet Tubman's birth name is Araminta Ross. In the United States and all over the world, there is a modern-day slavery known as human sex trafficking. As a volunteer for an organization called Araminta, named after a bold yet humble Araminta Ross, it is our mission to educate, prevent, and recover those that are victims to oppression and slavery in the world of sex trafficking. Harriet Tubman once said, "I could have saved 1,000 slaves had they only known they were slaves." The very nature of slavery is manipulative in its oppression. As the future of our great country, I challenge you to be engaged in your community, taking part in making change and standing up for the oppressed. Araminta Ross exemplified determination and focus and demonstrated love and resilience during a horrific time period that I can only begin to imagine. She set purposeful goals and never stopped working towards them, even when facing obstacles at every turn. She was a life that has made a philanthropic difference. She is my true hero.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Grieve. Very powerful message and a great call to action there. So heed those warnings there and think about that message there. So have a great day, folks.
Thank you, Ms. Grieve.
Each day in February, we will be hearing from staff and students about their influencers and what Black History Month means to them.
I can't wait to hear everyone's story.
Good morning. Welcome to our Tuesday show. I'm your favorite host, Daryl.
And I'm Ryan. We have a great show today, but first please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Do you use a credit card for most of your purchases? If you're interested in learning about the pros and cons of credit, come to the Financial Literacy Club meeting this Wednesday in room V130.
Seniors, cap and gown order packets will be given out during all English classes on today and tomorrow this week. Orders will be taken on March 4th, 5th, and 6th during all lunch periods in the atrium. Please make sure to get your orders in on time with payment. Second, graduation speaker auditions will be held after school in student services on Wednesday and the auditorium on Thursday, February 27th and 28th at 2:15.
You must be a student in good standing, no referrals, passing all your classes, and on track to graduate. And prepare a one-page speech to be given in front of a panel of staff members. Speeches should be limited to one page. Bring at least 5 copies of the speech with you to auditions. For more information, please see Mrs. Lawrence or Mr. Mendel for speech questions, and Ms. Jeffrey for cap and gown questions.
Feeling restless, anxious, or experiencing winter blues, or simply curious about mindfulness and learning how to become more present, join us for mindfulness practice tomorrow before school from 7:05 to 7:20. And Friday, actually. Join us Friday in school from 7:05 to 7:20 in Student Services Center Seminar Room. There's a mandatory meeting for Spanish Honor Society members Friday, March 1st at 2:15 in A102.
Now is the time to sign up for the Spring 2019 ASVAB test. You must be in the 10th, 11th, or 12th grade to register. You can sign up in Student Services. The ASVAB will be administered in the Media Center. Please make sure that you're there by 7:30 a.m. to sign in. The last day to register will be Wednesday, March 28th, 2019, by 4 p.m.
What's your favorite sitcom, Daryl?
I don't know. There's really too many good ones.
Remember the fun facts editions we filmed about sitcoms?
That one was that one was great. Let's check it out. Thank you and welcome. This episode of Fun Facts with Me is all about sitcoms and is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
There was a rule on Seinfeld about no hugging.
Chuck Norris was originally cast in That 70s Show.
Bob Barker is still alive.
I don't believe it. The dog in Full House was also Air Bud. Back to you in the stew. Segment we just did live,
Yeah, live where you were wearing a totally different outfit.
and it was a rerun. But you know, it's fine.
Yes, reruns are often better the second time. Now, you may have enjoyed that Fun Facts episode, but someone's been coming after our Fun Facts brand, and we do not appreciate it. Plagiarism will not be tolerated.
Look at you, Brian. And also, happy birthday to Ben Bernstein. And Lions, that's all we have for you today. Don't forget to check the Canvas student community for all announcements.
Have a TV Tuesday.